Smart Center Consulting is an HR consultation firm that are focused to help the organizations manage change, mitigate risk, and resolve disputes. Currently, Smart Center have 150 employees in total, including the professionals. Yet, we still aim to expand our manpower in order to ensure maximum productivity is achieved as demand increases for the service. Smart Center Consulting has 5 main departments such as administration, human resource development, training and development, finance, and ICT. For the administration department, we have Nur Hazlin as administration executive and Nur Ainun as procurement executive. As for human resource development, we have Nur Hazwani as recruitment executive and Nur Takifa as compensation and benefit executive. Training and development department have Amy as T&D executive and Muhammad Asrizal is our T&D specialist. Finance department have Shaswana as planning and budgeting executive and Ain Khadija is our accountant. In ICT department, we have Abdurrahman as our system developer executive and Ben Erisman as network and security executive.
Now, we move to the scenario part where the problem of pay benefit among employees often issues in organizations. Complex when HR process and analyze all the employees' information and doing reference checking, while they will look through the files to search for details, and this will also take a long time. Not just employee but also HR itself. Both will encounter difficulties in this process. This approval also take a long time between 1 or 2 weeks to claim the benefit. Second stage, pay to before. The way for employee to get the benefit is manually by filling out specific forms and providing supporting documents. As our organization practiced before, the first stage is the employee will fill out the benefit claim form or any related documents. Then they submit the documents to HR department to be processed as soon as possible. In addition, HR officer will have another issues such as providing a specific room to store all the private documents and files in order for them to track the record for the claims made by employees in the future.
Moving on to the next part is the purpose system. From the issues that have been highlighted above, we have came out with a solution where we are going to propose a HRIS system named e-benefit. Initially, e-benefit will act as a mediator or make it easy for HR in kind of key in the data, receiving and noticing the redeem application from the employees, helps the HR to generate the data and as well as to detect those employees who are eligible to receive the benefits accordingly. Apart from that, HR can keep all the employees' private data and information at a safe place and easier to be looked upon to. Moreover, as for the employees, they just need to notify the HR regarding the claims application by only through the system.
Furthermore, e-benefit is lightening the load of HR as going through each employee's data manually will be a nuisance and taking much time. The traditional way of keeping record in physical storage or paper-based system can definitely be lessened. In other words, digital form of claiming, recording and giving benefit is something that is needed, especially now that the industrial world is moving towards IR 4.0. Although the manual system costs less than the digital system, but it is worth every penny. The reasons are by having a digital system, which in this case is e-benefit, it can automatically tallies all the amounts of benefits provided and the claims that employees chose and easy to track the data. Employees' information is also easy to back up and kept safe in case of fire or theft.
For the technical analysis that we have conducted for e-benefit apps, we have found out 4 technical issues. First and foremost, the users of e-benefits privacy issues. Other users are able to edit and view the user's privacy data if the user share their username and password for such as payroll, allowances, and other sensitive matters that related to money. Secondly, e-benefit apps consume a large storage space, and it takes up to 1 GB of storage space to install the app. The user's phone needs to have a large storage space to install the apps and run the app smoothly. If the user's phone storage is full, the app will be lag and it takes a long time to run the system. Thirdly, e-benefit details need to be updated manually and annually by both users and HR. The information of the e-benefits have to be updated manually, bi-monthly, and annually to avoid outdated information. Last but not least, the organization should be equipped with internet infrastructure. As the internet infrastructure is important for employees to use the e-benefits app in the organization. Thus, the internet infrastructure plays a vital role and needed to be installed in the company and corporate headquarters.
Okay, next is the organization analysis. It is from an organizational perspective. Our company use SWOT model. First is strength. With e-benefit apps, the HR can take a shorter process and save time for workers to redeem all kinds of benefits. And HR can keep all confidential documents filed at database. An organization has improved on the security of their data. For the weakness, the organization will have an issue on the overhead cost of rolling out new software, and cost allocation needs to be carefully considered at the beginning phase in application of e-benefits. And for the opportunities, the organization will have a high degree of competitiveness compared to other companies. It makes the top management to be more efficient in processing the application of benefit from the employees. And lastly is the threats. The organization may be facing individuals who are involved in sabotage, like changing data, entering incorrect data, and they tend to sell the data to other companies.
Next is the work plan schedule. This planned process is intended to ensure that the tasks are completed on time. It took 1 month from 8 February to 9 March 2020 to complete this assignment. In this work plan schedule, there are some things that only take 1 day to complete and some may take longer to complete the task. Once all processes have been recorded from the table, we move the data into the form of a Gantt chart as requested by the lecturer. Below is the data on Gantt chart.
Firstly, the limitation in this proposed project is lack of proper planning. Basically, it might arise more problems than benefits without step-by-step planning. So, planning and implementation is related to the project success. This is because strategic goal will remain unactionable without it. Not only that, it can also mess up with the timeline because there must be downtime or difficulties in completing regular work tasks while the change occurs. The second limitation is the project manager still lacks experience and training as it is a new system. It can cause a failure to a system due to human error during information input. The most critical thing is it can lead to another problem, which is the system will be hacked. It will be a risk of lost data, which can give big consequences that information will leak to other competitive companies. Last but not least, the limitation of the proposed project is the cost of the HRIS system. When it comes to expenditure, all businesses or companies want to save money. Not only that, implementing a new system for HRIS can be costly in terms of both finance and resources to get great quality for the output. So, is it a worthwhile investment? That is why budgeting can be a challenge for small companies as they need to outsource resources. For example, like expertise in IT, provide training for employees to use a new system, and others.